That's all you want to go?
Yeah, let's see your pussy.
Grow up, baby.
Yeah, you're a fucking nigga. And you knew that was a fucking nigga.
This ain't no fucking nigga.
And you knew that was a fucking nigga.
Fucking talking to that motherfucker, bro.
You was talking to that nigga.
Fuck, I was talking to that. I was on fucking Snap, bro.
Let me see your titties, bitch.
What's wrong with you?
Where your titties at?
Girl, you just don't know.
Ugh.
Show her your titties.
Ugh.
If you a man, if you ain't no man, show her your titties.
Girl, you just don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Show her your titties.
I know,
you ain't
baby.
a fucking man.
I know, baby. Oh, I know. Trust me. I didn't just find out this nigga was gay. I didn't just not find out, baby.
Bro, stop fucking playing.
I didn't just not find out.
Bro,
look, proof in the fucking pudding.
Bro,
proof in the fucking pudding, y'all.
It's the Date Master, and we're back. Again, another remix from our standard programming. And I know you guys listen to this channel, listen to this content, and you see a lot of the information focused around female nature and behavior. But you guys will never be off the hook. The things that I see with some of the men and the males, don't think you'll get a pass. Well, equal opportunity. We look at deviant behavior across the board, but the channel is focused on men healing themselves, understanding themselves, and evolving and growing into their best versions. But you must understand the world in 360 degrees. We have a lot of male degenerates and deviants in our community. I can't even say that this is specifically in the black community because this is learned behavior. And we've adopted this from our owners, if you will. The ones who domesticated us, socialized us, and conditioned us to operate in the nature that we operate. A lot of women and a lot of boys and girls will be sexually violated by a sexual deviant, sexual predator. Most of the times in the family or closely associated to the family. And a lot of women will turn a blind eye. I rarely will see men turning a blind eye after finding out that there's a male pedophile or rapist in the family in the midst, but you do have a lot of sexual deviance. In high school, we saw these older men, 19, 20, 21, coming to the high school and preying on younger women, young girls, with the fancy cars, with the rims on the cars, with the paint, knowing what they were doing because it was easy pickings. Sexual deviants get no mercy. And I feel they must be handled differently than letting the justice system handle them. They must be given street justice, public shaming, public punishment to show other sexual deviants that if you decide to violate any of our elders, any of our children, you will be dealt with in the same manner. You have to burn the memory of severe punishment into these sexual deviants. You have so many different dynamics about surrounding this sexual deviancy. You have another one in this video. You'll see before this video, this man being with a girl, but also dealing with men, whether that be transformers or straight out men, whatever the case may be, on the low. We have a down low culture, and this messes up the game as well. So for every action, there's a reaction. So there is a lot of different reasons why women are behaving in the manner that they are behaving. This is one of them. You men, if you like men, say that. Nothing wrong with having your own sexual preference and sexual orientation. We're not going to shame you for that, but do not mask or hide your sexual orientation from your lover when it's opposite of what your lover is. This is a plague, and you've seen movies, you've seen Tyler Perry movies, you've seen a bunch of shows, you've seen a lot of content in the media that portrays this reality where men that portray themselves as heterosexual men have what I guess what the popular term is called beards, where they get a woman to act as if they're heterosexual or play their girlfriend when in reality they like the opposite gender. This is an issue. You have a report that came out recently where a masked man, or a man with a hoodie on, you see in this thumbnail, raped a 70-year-old woman. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And he must be dealt with to the harshest extent. Because a sexual violation of this type of many sorts has psychological trauma on the victim. In a lot of cases, irreversible effects. They must be dealt with in the harshest manner. Man, we must hold these guys to a higher standard. Men must be held to a higher standard because we're the leader. Yes, you want to come to this space to get the red pill rage out of your system because you find out that the girl you were dealing with was playing with you, sleeping with other guys. Okay. However, we're the leaders. We set the tone. So a lot of weak men want to point blame to absolve themselves of responsibility and accountability from setting the tone. This is not that channel for that. This is not that channel for that. We won't coddle you or say she's wrong. Yes, women are bad. You set the tone. You let her know what will and will not be tolerated. So when you don't get your way, and when you feel that it's too difficult to deal with women, you go and seek these unorthodox relationships, if you will, for lack of better terms. You go and try to do things on the slick because it's an easy sexual release. All of this is a result of letting your dick dictate your life, using sex to self-medicate. Because you must get that release, some form, shape, or fashion. You let your dick run your life. And when you let your dick run your life, you will let your dick ruin your life. You will let your dick ruin your life. And a lot of guys, you hear men in your circle, guys in your circle talking about underage girls. Anytime they come to you about a woman, you need to get information. Hey man, check out this girl. Okay, it was good. Where she go to school at? How old is she? Because these guys come to you trying to get approval and a pass for sexual deviancy. But a lot of men are smarter than that, so they know a lot of men won't even go to their guys or to their circle talking about women. That's a red flag. If you're in a circle and not saying he has to tell you all of his business, but if you're dealing with the guy, he never mentions any women that he's dealing with. It is a high possibility he's doing some type of sexual deviant acts, things on the low that he know he may be ashamed of if it comes out. We will have zero tolerance for sexual deviance in this space, in your circle, in life, in reality. They will be dealt with to the harshest extent. They will be dealt with. You guys that want to be on the low, you want to sneak around and experience and explore, you can do whatever you want. But when you're in a relationship with a woman and you're doing this gives the game a black eye. So it's no coincidence that women find it hard to trust men when men are sneaking around, sleeping with other men, and keeping it a secret from their woman. It's not a coincidence. Everything is connected. Everything has an effect. That gives the game a black eye. And this is a topic a lot of people do not speak about because of the alphabet community. But we won't tolerate or endorse that type of behavior. Your sexual orientation and preference is your business. But to sneak and omit what you like and what you're doing on the low, that's an act of treason. That's an act of betrayal. A lot of guys have gotten away with dating underage girls. A lot of them. Some that are some of your favorite radio hosts. Some of your favorite celebrities. Hugh Hefner. If you think all the girls that came into that mansion were 18 or older, you're a damn lie. If you think all the girls that came into, he verified that they were 18, you're a lie. You're foolish to believe that and to think such. Here you have a 70-year-old elder woman being raped. You have to look at the psychology behind the perpetrator who would commit such an act. He's a sexual deviant. They must be dealt with, I would say even castrated, to where they cannot do this crime again. And this is not something that a person just wakes up and say, you know what? I'm going to rape a 70-year-old woman today. He's been practicing this deviant behavior. He just has gotten away with it. He just got a pass for it the first few times that he was caught. But I've seen videos, and salute to the guys, I've seen videos where they found out that one of their friends, relatives, were messing around with the kids and the younger age girls and boys in the family, and they punished them. I've seen these videos. Salute to you guys for giving out just due. Sexual deviants are roaming around and not being held accountable, and they're playing a part in the destructive culture that we continue to see. Because they think because no one knows. Oh, we know. Someone knows. And it's just a matter of time. But men must be held to a higher standard when it comes to mate selection, when it comes to behavior and how we operate. And punishment must be given to sexual deviants once they're found out. Because this plays a role in the dating dynamic. It throws a monkey wrench in the system. That's why we have so much pushback, so much rebellion. These women are not just rebelling and going their own way and handling guys that just because. All of this is an ingredient in this chaos. Because men don't want to live to a higher standard. They want easy pickings. They want low-hanging fruit because it's easy. They victimize and prey on young boys and girls because it's easy, because they can dominate them, thinking that no one will know. But once we know and find out, you will be punished to the harshest extent. So I know a lot of you guys are coming to, my channel. Salute to you guys subscribing and commenting and engaging. But we're going to keep it a buck across the board. Women are not just acting a fool out of the blue just because it's Wednesday. There are a lot of ingredients that is in this pot of boiling chaos. Sexual deviancy from men being one of them. Because they want to let their dick run their life. It's the Date Master.